Hi, it's Ronnie and welcome to my channel. And today it's Mixed Media Frenzy. We will all be using this sketch right here, and mine is going to look similar, but it's going to look a lot different too. The pictures are all the same in the sketch, and they've just layered them on top of each other. Mine are all different, so I'm going to have to kind of stagger them so that I can have the different pictures showing. And I had no clue where my stamps were that were numbers. I found I don't know how many sets that had alphas, but surely you would think I would have some that had numbers, but I didn't find any. I did consider using stickers and then like putting the sticker down and painting or inking over the top of them, pulling them back up. I considered several things, but I finally decided instead of numbers that I'm going to use days of the week. This is Jason's first day of school. It's pre-K. And I considered doing numbers, if I could have found them from pre-K, 1 through 12 to have all the ones. And then I had a stamp that said, imagine the possibilities. And I had that all going on in my head and could not find no number stamps. So I'm going to use the days of the week. And this is the stencils with the days of the week. So I'm going to use Monday through Friday. And I'm going to use the stencil right here. And it's a pretty good one. I've had it a long time. I think it's Studio Calico maybe. I had the packaging right there. But do you think I looked? No. But I've had it a long time. And I have used it several times over the years. And somehow I bought two, but I gifted one to Jennifer so that she could have one too. I should challenge her to use hers. The inks that I pulled out are close to my heart, and Memento. I was wanting primary colors. So I'm going to have blue and yellow, orange and green. And really all he has is blue and orange on, I think, in the picture. But I matted the photo with yellow and green because I'm trying to pull the primary colors out since it is school and it is his first day. And some of these colors don't have fancy names. It's just like green, orange. But my Mr. Huey's later has better names. And this is that dotted one of Tim Holtz, and it did look like that is actually what they used on their layout. But I used green ink for it, and then I'm going to end up using, I think it's something money for Mr. Huey's to sprinkle. I did sprinkle the yellow ink though. I added water to it and sprinkled it because I didn't have anything yellow to sprinkle except the neon, so I didn't want to sprinkle the neon. I do have Sunshine, Mr. Huey's Sunshine, and at one time it was more yellow than it is now. It is orange now, so I'm going to use it for orange. And this is the plus sign, and this is that one, DWD or something. I can't remember, but all they do make is mixed media stuff. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I like plus signs on school ones. So I thought I'm going to pull out my little brush and just do a plus sign here and there on them. And you also saw me use the hexagon one. And here I'm putting some of the blue on here. And I'm also going to use my gelatos. It's still not going to be dark enough blue for what I wanted. I should have pulled out my denim ink. I did go look for re-inkers because I've been gifted re-inkers. I've never bought any, but I've been gifted re-inkers where people had bought them and never used them, and their ink pads are still like new, and they knew I scrapbooked it more than them, and they just gave them to me. They said they might come to some use for me. Well, none of them were blue, so yeah, I couldn't ink it. So it's going to be lighter, but that's all right. You can still see it. But I use modeling paste on it, and it's going to add some dimension to my layout. And here everything is dried, so I'm putting my pictures down, and I'm trying to decide how I want them. I knew I didn't want them the same way as their layout because, like I said, theirs was the same picture printed 4 times. And mine are all different. Jason was a little ham that day. And you'll see in the close-ups the faces that he was making. He was doing a good job posing for his mama's cell phone camera. And yeah, he was pretty excited about going to school for his first day. And let's see. Oh, my title's going to be Jason's First Day Nailed It, because he did a pretty good job. He nailed it. He nailed all his picture taking and everything. And there was more pictures than this, but these were the close-ups of him, and he was making faces, so I thought I'd use them. And I think I made them actually close to the same size that they did theirs, and they did use black and white, but I wanted color. So I could, and I do know I'm using orange and red as a primary color, but I really wasn't wanting to put that much red on here. He does have some red on. There is a tiny bit of orange on one of his straps on his backpack is blue and one is orange. So I decided to go for the orange. And I'm using the tiny tiles and I'm putting them on the other paper so that I can redo them, move them around a lot easier. And then I'll just put them onto the layout. And yeah, I did the nailed it first, and I hadn't made up my mind about the Jason, but yeah, as soon as I put the nailed it down, I decided I wanted the Jason on there too. And right here you'll see me with my white gel pen, and I was putting an apostrophe there since it was Jason's first day. And it don't come with apostrophes. So yeah, you got to just kind of make do and put it in there. And I think I'm about done. I'm going to do my sprinkles. And then instead of using Nuvo drops, because I did consider Nuvo drops, I am going to use enamel dots and put them on there too and just scatter them around the page. But this is the blue one. I think it's called Sky Blue. And then the green, it might be Easy Money. I know it's something about money, but I'm thinking Easy Money. And then the yellow. The orange is Sunshine. And it should be yellow, but it's not. So I'm going to have all the 4 colors on here because I did the yellow earlier. But it's a pretty quick layout. Well, it might have been a little slower if I'd found my numbers. And it does have some more print on it. Oh yeah, it has little tiny words. So I put tiny words on here. I put like bless boy, discover, explore, pretend, imagine, words like that on there. And so you will see me looking through 3 pages hunting for the words that I wanted for this layout. And I'm just going to scatter them like they did on the page. And yeah, I think that's it besides the enamel dots. I don't have anything else left to put on here. And I will straighten that one that looks crooked that I just stuck on there. I'm not sure when I straightened it, but I do remember straightening it. And that is a Tim Holtz notebook pad. And he does have some with smaller words, but these were bigger ones. I don't know what I was thinking. I do have the smaller ones, but I thought, oh, I'll use these bigger ones. Then use words I think Jason would like. He can't read. I don't know what I was thinking. But he will be able to in a few years, and he loves looking at the scrapbook pages. If he sees a little boy about his age in the scrapbook page, he's going to think it's him no matter what. It's so cute. I don't argue with him. I just let him. He enjoys looking so much. But yeah, these are my enamel dots, and those are freckled fawn. So there's a variety of colors on there. Most of them usually has 1 or 2 colors, maybe 4, but they have several on here. And so I just scattered them around the page. And yeah, here's the different stencils that I used. You can tell that I used them on there. And there's his cute faces that he made. Stuck his tongue out and acted like his head was gonna explode and stuff like that. So yeah, he did a good job. He nailed it. But I will leave links below to all the other gals that are doing Mixed Media Frenzy. And we do have some new ones coming up. We've got Dolly today, and then we're going to have the Scrappy Sisters next month. So keep a eye out because we're going to have more people doing Mixed Media Frenzy. But thank you all so much for watching. If you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe. And all of you that are already subscribed, thank you so much. I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.